May we all please stand together as we invoke the presence, the divine presence of Bhagwan into our mind and our heart. Overfill us with love at all times. गजाननं भूतगणादिसेवितं कपितजम्बूफलचारुभक्षितम् उमासुतं शोकविनाशकारकम् नमामि विघ्नेश्वरपादपङ्कजम् ॐ वक्रतुण्डाय हुं श्रीगणेशाय नमः। सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बिके गौरी नारायणी नमोऽस्तुते। ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं चामुण्डायै विच्चे। ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमेव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मोक्ष्यमामृतात्। हर नम पार्वतीपतये हर 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 महादेव। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुर्साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्। ॐ सर्वेभ्यो देवेभ्यो नमो नमः। प्रेम से बोलो श्री गणेश भगवान की जय, गौरी माता की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय। Please take your seats comfortably as we do our Ganesh Vandana.
जय जय गणपति जय गणपति जय गणेश जय गणपति जय 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 गणपति जय गणपति जय गणेश जय गणपति जय जय। गणपति विघ्न विनाशन हारी गणपति विघ्न विनाशन हारी गणपति विघ्न विनाशन हारी गणपति विघ्न विनाशन हारी गणपति जय गणपति जय गणेश जय गणपति जय जय। लंबोदर पीतांबर सोगे हरिमणि मुकुटनयन रत्नारे लंबोदर पीतांबर सोगे हरिमणि मुकुटनयन नामे गणपति विघ्न विनाशन हारी गणपति विघ्न विनाशन हारी गणपति जय गणपति जय गणेश जय गणपति जय जय मोदक लीद देत जननी जब तुम छलकनु पुरजन कारे दकलीद देत जननी जब तुम छलकनु पुरजन कारे रिधि सीधी दो चवड़ दुलावत रिधि सीधी दो चवड़ दुलावत सुर समूह लकी ओत सुखारे गणपति विघ्न विनाशन हारी गणपति विघ्न विनाशन हारी गणपति जय गणपति जय गणेश जय गणपति जय 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 गणपति जय गणपति जय गणेश जय गणपति जय 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 गणेश जय गणपति जय जय
प्रेम से बोल गणेश भगवान की जय। हनुमान जी, as we offer propitiations and prayers and glorifications to Hanuman ji, we ask him to continue to give us bal buddhi vidya dehu mohi harahu kalesha vikar, remove all difficulties and instill in us bal, strength, buddhi, intellect and all knowledge. Let us pray together.
श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज निज मन मुकुर सुधार बरनो रघुबर विमल जसु जो दायक पल चार बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरो पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेश विकार जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीस तिहु लोक उजागर रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी
कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी
कंचन वरण विराज सुवेशा कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा कांधे मोच जनेऊ साजे शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगबंदन विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबे को आतुर प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया राम लखन सीता मन वसिया सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि देखावा, विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा। भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारी, रामचंद्र की काज सवारी। लाय संजीवन लखन जियाए, श्री रघुबीर हरषि उर लाए। रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई, तुम मम प्रिय भरत सम भाई। सहस वदन तुम्हरो जस गावे, अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे। सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा, नारद शारद सहित अहिसा। यम कुबेर दिगपाल जहाते, कवि कोविद कहि सके कहाते। तुम उपकार सुग्रीवहि कीना, राम मिलाए राजपद दीना। तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना, लंकेश्वर भय
सब जग जाना।
युग सहस्र जो जन पर भानु, लील्यो ताहि मधुर फल जानु। प्रभु मुद्रिका मेरी मुख माही, जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाही। दुर्गम काज जगत की जेते, सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हरे तेते। राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे, होतन आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे। सब सुख लहे तुम्हारी सरना, तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना। आपन तेज सम्हारो आपे, दीनहु लोक हांकते कापे। भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे, महावीर जब नाम सुनावे। नासे रोग हरे सब पीरा, जपत निरंतर
हनुमत वीरा।
संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावे, मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे। सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा, तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा। और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे, सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे। चारों युग परताप तुम्हारा, है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा। साधु संत की तुम रखवारी, असुर निकंदन राम दुलारी। अष्ट सिद्धि नवनिधि के दाता, असबर दीन जानकी माता। राम रसायन तुम्हरे पासा, सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा। तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावे, जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे। अंत काल रघुवरपुर जाई, जहाँ जन्म हरि कहाई। और देवता चित्त न धरई, हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई। संकट सहु सुरभू सियापति रामचंद्र जी की जय शरणम पवन सुत हनुमान की जय।
प्रेम से बोलो श्री पवन पुत्र हनुमान की जय। गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो
गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो
राधा रमण हरि गोविंद बोलो
राधा रमन हरि गोविंद बोलो
गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल 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 बोलो
राधा रमण हरि गोविंद बोलो
राधा रमन हरि गोविंद बोलो
राधा रमण हरि गोविंद बोलो
राधा रमन हरि गोविंद बोलो।
प्रेम से बोलो श्री गोविंद कृष्ण भगवान की जय। Sitaram once again to everyone who has come. I see 1, 2, 3 little heads. Do you want to join me up in front? Would you like to come and sit with me? And we will sing the Dhyanam together. Yes? Anilji, can we just get one asana here for the little ones? Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murari
श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरि मुरारी
Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murari
श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरि मुरारी
He Nath Narayan Vasudeva
हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा
He Nath Narayan Vasudeva
हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा
गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो
गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो
राधा रमण हरि गोविंद बोलो
राधा रमन हरि गोविंद बोलो
राधा रमण हरि गोविंद बोलो
राधा रमन हरि गोविंद बोलो।
प्रेम से श्री गोविंद कृष्ण भगवान की जय। You did a great job. Isha ji, you want to join us too? Come sit with us. We're going to sing Pathaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavatam. You remember that? We sung that before. I forgot my words to bring for you. So you'll have to try and remember, so you listen, okay? Thank you for that reminder. The good one. We pray to Krishna Bhagwan. Why? Because when we sit and do puja for Krishna Ji, when we meditate on his divine form, we get peace, serenity, tranquility in our minds. So we'll sing. Parthaya pratibodhitam bhagavatam Narayani
स्वयं
Vyasena graditam Puranamunina
मध्ये महाभारतम्
Advaitamritavarshini Bhagavati
अष्टादशाध्यायिनी
Amba Tvamanusandathami
भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणी
Namostu te Vyasa Vishalabuddhe
फूलारविन्द्यात् पत्रनेत्र
Yena त्वया भारततैल्यपूर्णः
प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमया प्रपीह
प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय
गीतामृतादुहे नमः
सर्व उपनिषदो गावो
दोग्धा गोपालनन्दना
पार्थो वत्सः सुधीर्भोक्ता
दोग्धां गीतामृतं महान्
वसुदेवसुतं देवं
कंसचाणूरमर्दनं
देवकी परमानन्दम्
कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं
कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्
कृष्णं वन्दे
Now I want you to
जगद्गुरुं
sing with me, right? Krishnam Vande Jagadguru, Shri Krishnam Vande Jagadguru,
कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरु श्री कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरु
Krishnam Vande Jagadguru, Shri Krishnam Vande Jagadguru,
कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरु श्री कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरु
Krishnam Vande Jagadguru, Shri Krishnam Vande Jagadguru,
कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरु श्री कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरु
Krishnam Vande Jagadguru, Shri Krishnam Vande Jagadguru.
कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरु श्री कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरु
Krishnam Vande Jagadguru, Shri Krishnam Vande Jagadguru,
कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरु श्री कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरु
Krishnam Vande Jagadguru, Shri Krishnam Vande Jagadguru,
कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरु श्री कृष्णं वन्दे
Sing like this.
जगद्गुरु
Jagadguru, Shri Jagadguru,
जगद्गुरु श्री जगद्गुरु
Jagadguru, Shri Jagadguru,
जगद्गुरु श्री जगद्गुरु
Jagadguru,
जगद्गुरु
Shri Jagadguru,
श्री जगद्गुरु
Shri Jagadguru, Shri Jagadguru. प्रेम से बोलो श्री गोविंद कृष्ण भगवान की जय. Son, you can borrow my Bhagavad Gita. Here you go. We're going to turn to page 126. Touch to your forehead, to Zavish's forehead as well. And today, we get a chance to continue reading from the Bhagavad Gita. From chapter 11, we are reading, I think it is page number 127 of the small Bhagavad Gita. Is touched to your forehead, and let's begin. And we begin once again from where we left off with Arjun Bhaya seeing the Virat Roop of Krishna Bhagwan. So let us start with number 10. Jai Sitaram.
Arjuna saw the supreme deity possessing many mouths and eyes, presenting many a wonderful sight, decked with many divine ornaments, wielding many uplifting divine weapons, wearing divine garlands and vestments, anointed all over with divine fragrances, full of all wonders, infinite and having many faces on all sides. If there be the effulgence of 1,000 suns bursting forth all at once in the heavens, even that would hardly approach the splendor of the mighty Lord.
Rajaji, slow down a little bit. Concentrated at
one place in the person of that supreme deity. Arjuna, then behold the world universe with its manifold divisions. Then Arjuna, full of wonder and with the hair standing on end, reverentially bowed his head to the divine Lord. With folded hands addressed him thus. Arjuna said, Lord, I behold within your body all gods and hosts of different beings, Brahma, throned on his lotus seat, Shiva, and all rishis and celestial serpents. O Lord of the universe, I see you endowed with numerous arms, bellies, mouths, and eyes, and having innumerable forms extended on all sides. O Lord, manifested in the form of the universe, I see neither your beginning, nor middle, nor even your end. I see you endowed with
diadem, club, and discus,
a mass of splendor glowing all around, having the brilliance of a blazing fire and the sun, hard to gaze at and immeasurable on all sides. You are the supreme, indestructible, worthy of being known. You are the ultimate refuge of this universe. You are, again, the protector of the ages, Dharma. I consider you to be the external and imperishable being. I see you without beginning, middle, or end, possessing unlimited prowess and endowed with numberless arms, having the moon and the sun for your eyes, and blazing fire for your mouth, and scorching this universe by your radiance. Yonder space between heaven and earth, and all the quarters are entirely filled by you alone. Seeing this transcendent, dreadful form of yours, O soul of the universe, all the three worlds feel greatly perturbed.
Prem Subulsh Govind Krishna Bhagwan Ki Jai. Thank you, Roger Ji. We'll just do another 10. We would not be able to finish all before the Bhagavad Gita Jayanti on the 22nd, but we can go as far as we can today. So let's go with 21. Let's all read together. I'm listening to you all now.
Yonder hosts of gods are entering you. Some with palms joined out of faith are uttering your names and glories.
Multitudes of Maharishis and Siddhas saying, "Let there be peace," are extolling you by means of excellent hymns. The 11 Rudras, 12 Adityas, and 8 Vasus, the Sadhyas and the Vishwadevas, the 2 Ashwin Kumars, and 49 Maruts, as well as the mains and multitudes of Gandharvas, Yakshas, Asuras, and Siddhas. All these gaze upon you in amazement. Lord, seeing this stupendous and dreadful form of yours, possessing numerous mouths and eyes, many arms, thighs and feet, many bellies and many teeth, the worlds are terror-struck. So am I. Lord, seeing your form reaching the heavens, effulgent, multicolored, having its mouth wide open and possessing large flaming eyes, I, with my innermost self frightened, have lost self-control and find no peace. Seeing your faces frightful on account of teeth, and therein like the fire at the time of universal destruction, I am utterly bewildered and find no happiness. All those sons of Dhritarashtra with hosts of kings are entering you. Bhishma, Drona, and yonder Karna, with the principal warriors on your side as well, are rushing headlong into your fearful mouths, looking all the more terrible on account of the teeth. Some are seen stuck up in the gaps between your teeth with their heads crushed. As the myriad streams of rivers rush toward the sea alone, so do those warriors of the mortal world enter your flaming mouths. As moths rush with great speed into the blazing fire for extinction out of moha, even so, all these people are with great rapidity entering your mouths to meet their doom. devouring all the worlds through your flaming mouths, and licking them on all sides, O Lord Vishnu. Your fiery rays fill the whole universe with their fierce radiance and are scorching it. We'll end with this one. Tell me who you are with a form so terrible. My obeisance to you, O best of gods. Be kind to me. I wish to know you, the primal being, in particular, for I know not what you intend to do. Prem se bolo Shri Govind Krishna Bhagwan ki Jai. Govind bolo Hari Gopal bolo. Sing.
Govind bolo Hari Gopal bolo.
Govind bolo Hari Gopal bolo.
Govind bolo Hari Gopal
Very good. Radha Ramana Hari Govind bolo.
Radha Ramana Hari Govind bolo.
Govind bolo Hari Gopal bolo.
Govind bolo Hari Gopal bolo.
Radha Ramana Hari Govind 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 bolo.
Prem se bolo Shri Govind Krishna Bhagwan ki Jai. Do we have the children's class today? Yamunaji is here? Yes? Okay, so you have your children's class. You can go to your class now. Excellent job, great job. So we'll see you in a little bit, okay? While you go to your class, we will have something else we're talking about. Today, because of the time, we won't go into the meditation, but I want to sing a very beautiful stotra, ashtakam actually, for you, with you. Unfortunately, I didn't get to print the words, but I'll tell you this. The Kartik month is very special. It's a very holy month. And this month continues until, is it Sunday, Panditji, when we complete our puja at the, in Mayaro. You're all invited. Those of us who are looking on and would like to attend, details of that will be given before the end of today's service. So we'll be having our service from Mayaro next week, right, Panditji? But Kartik month is special, especially for Krishna Bhagwan. And so many instances of his leelas are represented during this particular time. And this beautiful Ashtakam, it is said, was composed by Narad Muni. And it is sung every day by followers of Krishna Bhagwan during this Kartik month. Namamishwaram Sachidanandarupam Lasat Kundalam Gokile Bhrajamanam Yashodabhilokadaladhavmanam Param Mishritam Atyanto Dhritya Gopa Rudantam Muhur Netrayugmam Nijantam Karambhojayugme Shatanka Netra Muhu Swasakampa Tirekanka Kantha Sita Grevadamo Taram Bhakti Vadam. What is beautiful about this Ashtakam? It begins Namamishwaram Sachidanandarupam, to the Supreme Controller, who possesses an entire eternal form of blissfulness, who stole the butter, the makhan, Yashoda bhilo kukula dhavumanam paramasmritam atyanto dhrityo gopal, and who stole by climbing up into the storerooms where the makhan was being kept, to that supreme Lord known as Damodara. So this is the Damodara Ashtakam. I offer my humble obeisance. Rudantam muhurnetra yogmam mrijantam. And when he saw his mother coming at him with her stick, he started to cry and rub his eyes. Karambhoja yukmen shatanka anetram muhu swasa kampa trirekhanka kantha stitah greva damo daram bhakti vadam. And his eyes were so tearful. And what did his mother do? She held him with a rope, Damodar, and tied him to an oak tree. And he was shivering in fright, this little boy, and his necklace was shaking. Muhu swasa kampa trirekhanka kantha stiti greva damo taram bhakti badham. And so that Damodar, that little boy, we think about him trembling in fear in front of his mom, tied to the oak tree. What does the Ashtak continue to say? Iti dhrik swalila bhirananda kunde swaghosham nimajanta akyapayantam. All of these pastimes, all of these leelas of Krishna Bhagavan, they drowned the inhabitants of Gokula in ecstasy. They were all lost on this little boy. Tvadiye sita ghenu si bhakte jitam punah prematastam sata vriti vande. And all of the devotees were attracted to the Lord who revealed, I am conquered and overwhelmed by your pure loving devotion. And to that Damodar, that little boy who is tied up in that particular way, I offer obeisance. So what he's telling us in these pastimes, in these leelas, is that you want to come close to me, like my stories, love to hear about me, think of how naughty I was, look at me as a little child. Varam deva moksham na mokshavadhim va na chanyam vrineham varesharapiha. O Lord, you are able to give all sorts of benedictions and blessings. I do not pray for eternal life. Idam teva purnath gopal balam sada me manasya virastim kimanye. Instead, may my prayer be that your childhood leelas constantly appear in my mind. We close our eyes for a moment and picture that little Krishna Bhagavan tied up to the oak tree. Before that, running away from his mom, with her stick in her hand. Him, makhan smear all over his face. Idam teva purnath gopal balam sada me manasya virastam kimanye. I don't even know how to approach you as the Paramatma, but I see that little child in front of me in my heart. And may those leelas all of the things that you did as a little boy, lifting the Govardhan mountain, rescuing your friends, jumping into the Yamuna river to get the ball for my friends, for his friends, and defeating Kali Nag. All of these pastimes, we remember him. Namo Dev Damor Ananta Vishnu Prasidha Prabodhu Kajalabhidamagnam Kripadrishti Vrishtyati Dinam Batanu Grihnaneshama Agnyamedhyakshi Drishya. Prabhu, I am drowning in sorrow. And you know, when we are drowning with all the difficulties we have in our life, it is said the drowning man clutches a straw. Any little thing that we could grab onto, we try to grab onto it. And Krishna Bhagavan is telling us, hold on to my image. See me and love me as a little child. You see the two little boys and you see Isha. When you see them, the little children, you cannot help but smile. Even when they're crying, you just feel that you want to go and hug them up. You just want to love them. That is the message Krishna Bhagavan is sharing with us in this form of Damodar. Namo Deva Damodarantana Vishnu Prasidha Prabodhu Jalabhi Magnam Kripadrishti Vrishtyati Dinam Batanu Ghananeshama Agyanam Edhyadrishya. Shower your mercy on me. This entire Ashtakam is dedicated only to Krishna Bhagavan as a little boy, Damodara Ashtakam. But he is asking the person offering the prayer, Narad Muni at the begin, is telling us, listen, I want to see God as that beholden little child, that beloved little child. I want to hold him, I want to love him, I want to play with him. I don't want to put him up on an asan so far away that I have to bow from far. I want God to be in my life and to play and to love, and I want God like that with me. Kuveratmajo bhatyamurtyaiva yadvat tvayamojito bharti bhajo krito cha tatha prema bhaktim swakame parayaksha namokshe graho me sthidamodareha. Now, we had the image of him being tied to the ukri. Do you know what he did after? Anybody could remember what he did with that ukri? He moved it and he ran with it and he went between two trees. Kuveratmajo murteva yadvat. And so going, Tvayamochitau bharti bhajo krito cha. And he broke down those two twin trees. And who were those two twin trees? They were the forms of Kuvera's sons, two Ashwinis. And they were cursed. They had a shrap. What was the shrap? One day they were in the river, Yamuna river, and they were bathing without clothes. And they were bathing and they had girls and so on as well around. And Narad Muni was passing and he said, Yamuna river is no ordinary river. That is a river that must be pujed. It is very holy and spiritual, and that is what you're doing. And he offered a sharp unto them. He placed a sharp unto them, that they will turn into trees. You stand naked like that, stand like that now for years to come, naked and without clothes. And they became the trees. There's a lot of meaning behind it. But the obvious meaning is that they stood naked after that as two trees growing bare for all the world to see. But Narad Muni, years before, foresaw the coming of Krishna Bhagwan and said, you will be freed by Krishna Bhagwan. He will come as a little child and he will free you. Kuveratmajau baddhamurtyaiva yadvat tvayamo chitau bhakti bhajau kritau cha. You freed the sons of Kurev, they were known as Manigriv and Nalakuvar, who were cursed to stand as trees, and you gave them the chance to become your devotees. When bad things happen to us, God gives us an opportunity to make a difference and a change in our life. And He Himself comes to free us from that bondage and in that hole that we ourselves dug ourselves. And how does He do it? By breaking down that tree, by breaking down those defenses, all of those things that are standing in the way. Krishna Bhagwan comes and He breaks it down. Namokshe graho me sthiti damodareha. Please bless me in the same way. The Ashtakam says, please free me in the same way, liberate me in the same way. I want to be free. Namaste stu damne spuradipti dhamne tvadiyo daraya vishvasya dhamne namo radhikaye tvadiya priyaye namo nantalilay devaya tubhyam. O Lord Prabhu, my hair stands on end. Brahma Ji created this entire universe. This entire creation came out of Brahma Ji. And those of us who are familiar with the Bhagavad Puran, how does Brahma Ji emerge? From the navel of Vishnu Bhagwan in the lotus flower. Do you remember that? And from that navel, which now I am tying up you as a little boy, all of creation has come. Now I'm asking you as I tie you with my love, Prabhu, that create in me all freedom, liberate me at all times. You who Yashoda Mata tried to tie with that love represented by the rope to try to keep him in one place for her. That is what the rope represents. Damodar represents Krishna Bhagwan, who was tied by his mother because she loved him so much, she wanted him to remain with her. To this rope, I offer my humble obeisance. Namo Radhikaye Tvadiya Priyaye Namo Nantalilaya Devaya Tubhyam. And I offer my obeisance to your most beloved Radhikaye, Srimati Radharani, and all of your pastimes. Govind Gopal, Govind Gopal, Govind Gopal, Govind Gopal. Namami Shwaram Sajidananda Rupam Lasat Kundalam Gokile Brajamanam Yashodha Bhiyo Lukhaladhavamanam Param Smritam Atyantatodha Gopal. Prem Subhoshi Govinda Krishna Bhagwan ki. The imagery in this beautiful prayer which I wanted to share with you today was one of Krishna Bhagwan being bound by his mother, Damodar. That is what the name means. When I say Damodar, you know who I remember? Dexter Ji, given that name by Guruji Sant Keshava Das. He would say, Damodara. He would call out to him like that to play. And so when I hear you playing Ashtak, I remember him. When I hear the Damodar Ashtakam, I remember him. The image Damodar Ashtakam is very, very potent in my mind. But when we think of why it is we spend so much time listening to things like the Prem Sagar, all these stories from Krishna Bhagwan, we hear the stories of him destroying Trinavart, the tornado that came, Putana, who came to try to suckle him while he was a baby, and she took out all of the poison. All of these things, what did it mean? It meant that all of these different aspects of difficulties that we have in our life, things that want to poison our mind and keep us, Bhagwan himself will suck it out and take that, but we have to love him and tie him to us. It's the same way Yashoda Maya has been saying. She wanted to hold him. Yashoda Bhiloka. I love that line. How she held him, how she loved him. That is how we too have to love him. Krishna Bhagwan is more than just a master to us. We are more than just servants. He is everything to us. And in this beautiful Ashtakam, he is like a little child to us, to run in between our thoughts and bring us back. Because that is how our mind is. Our minds are all chanchal, jumping all over the place. We're sitting here and we're thinking this and we're moving that and whatever it is. And Krishna Bhagwan's story going on and we're thinking somewhere else. That is how the mind is. And the Ashtakam is saying, catch the mind, tie it up and focus it. Focus it in one place. Where? Govinda Damodar Madhaveti. Govinda Damodar Madhaveti. Govinda Govinda Narayana. Govinda Govinda Narayana. Govinda Damodar Madhaveti. If we recognize, as we do, that it's very difficult to keep my mind in one place for 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, how do we bind the mind to God? How do we get ourselves tied to divine thoughts rather than to negative thoughts? Because every moment, some Rakshas is coming into our life. Putana, Trinavart, all of them coming towards us. And in bombarding our little minds, and I'm saying little minds because we are all children of God. We are all children put here to try to reach back to the supreme reality. And our minds get caught up in our sense of our own self-importance. I am so great, I am so important. Yes, but you are a child in front of God. And until we are able to recognize how childlike we ourselves are, we think we are adults. We are not. We just have the age for it. But many of us are still children in heart. That's okay. But it's when children in heart translates into children in thought process and decision making, then it becomes a little difficult. So how do we harness that child? How do we harness that chanchal, that behavior? Krishna Bhagwan. That is why this Ashtakam is so important, so potent, so powerful. And as I say, if you go to any Hare Krishna place during the course of the Kartik, they're singing this every evening. And they're loving Bhagwan every evening like this. The thing about it is, however we spend our days and nights, however we do it, we have to include in that whole process this tying process, this binding process. But we need to be liberated, yes. The irony is, for us to be liberated and free, we have to be bound on the other side by God, to God, with God. Otherwise, we wouldn't know freedom. The trees that stood there and that were freed by Him removing them are a symbol to us that we stand up there sometimes bare naked in our thoughts, and we are unable to appreciate the wrongs that we have done maybe, and we don't see it. And Krishna Bhagavan comes and He destroys it, He pulls it down, He says, this is what you have done wrong, I will save you. And when we think of Bhagavan Krishna in this way, as Damodar, this child, as this playful representation of supreme reality and divinity, it gives us a different perspective as to how we should view God and how we should view ourselves and how we should view our own thought process. And then we think for ourselves, am I thinking right? Am I being childish or childlike? Am I being responsible? Am I filling myself with the presence of God in every thought, word, and deed? Bala buddhi vidya dehuhi man krama vachana dhyan julavi. That is what we sang this morning. Hanumanji, we ask Hanumanji, we want you to be with us always. This is the very short message I want to leave with us tonight. And I want to sing this lovely bhajan. First time I'm singing it, but I know you all are familiar with it. Lage Vrindavan Niko, Lage Vrindavan Niko. I started too low for me, sorry. Sorry, I was on this one. आइले मोहे लागे वृंदावन नीको, आइले मोहे लागे वृंदावन नीको, आइले मोहे लागे वृंदावन नीको, लागे वृंदावन नीको, लागे वृंदावन नीको, लागे वृंदावन नीको, आइले मोहे लागे वृंदावन नीको,
आई मोरे लागे वृंदावन नीको.
It's a beautiful bhajan. First verse goes, घर घर तुलसी ठाकुर सेवा. In every house there's a tulsi plant. Thakur Seva, where Vishnu Bhagwan puja is being done. घर घर तुलसी ठाकुर सेवा, घर घर तुलसी ठाकुर सेवा, घर घर तुलसी ठाकुर सेवा, घर घर तुलसी
ठाकुर सेवा.
दर्शन गोविंद जी को, दर्शन गोविंद जी को, आली रे मोहे लागे वृंदावन दी, आइले मोहे लागे
वृंदावन नीको.
This one's easy. राधे श्याम श्याम श्याम, राधे श्याम, सीता राम 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 सीता राम, राधे श्याम श्याम श्याम, राधे श्याम, सीता राम राम राम, राधे श्याम. निर्मल नीर बहत यमुना को, निर्मल नीर बहत, निर्मल नीर बहत यमुना को, निर्मल नीर भोजन दूध दही को, भोजन दूध दही, आइले मोहे लागे वृंदावन श्याम 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 राधे श्याम सीता राम 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 राधे श्याम राधे श्याम श्याम श्याम
राधे श्याम सीता राम 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 राधे श्याम।
मीरा के प्रभु गिरिधर नागर मीरा 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 के प्रभु गिरिधर नागर मीरा के प्रभु गिरिधर नागर मीरा के प्रभु गिरिधर नागर मीरा के प्रभु
गिरिधर नागर
भजन बिना नर फीका विदाउट सिंगिंग भजन भजन बिना नर फीका ओ भजन बिना नर फीको आइले मोहे लागे ओ आइले मोहे लागे वृंदावन लागे वृंदावन नी को लागे वृंदावन नी को लागे वृंदावन नी को लागे वृंदावन नी आइले मोहे लागे वृंदावन नी को आइले मोहे आइले मोहे लागे वृंदावन नी को आइले राधे श्याम 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 राधे श्याम सीता राम 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 सीता राम राधे श्याम 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 राधे श्याम सीता राम 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 राधे श्याम राधे श्याम 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 राधे श्याम सीता राम 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 राधे श्याम राधे श्याम 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 राधे श्याम सीता राम 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 आइले मोहे लागे वृंदावन नी आइले मोहे लागे वृंदावन नी आइले मोहे लागे वृंदावन आइले मोहे लागे वृंदावन नी को ओ, ओ, प्रेम सुबोध गोविंद कृष्ण भगवान की जय सीताराम everybody गोविंद कृष्ण भगवान की as we continue this morning's service as you come up to do your aarti ask Bhagwan Shri Krishna whatever other aspect of God that most pleases you to continue to bless you to continue to stay close to you continue to guide and protect you always Jai Sitaram Mangal Bhavatu Namah as we have bhajans now
जय गोविंदा गोपाला मनमोहन श्याम कन्हैया मुरलीधर गोपाला घनश्याम नंद की लाला जय गोविंदा गोपाला मनमोहन श्याम कन्हैया मुरलीधर गोपाला घनश्याम नंद की लाला मुरलीधर गोपाला घनश्याम नंद की लाला जगपालक तू रास रचैया गोवर्धन गिरधारी कितने नाम तेरे नतवर तो सावल कृष्ण मुरारी जगपालक तू रास रचैया गोवर्धन गिरधारी कितने नाम तेरे नतवर तो सावल कृष्ण मुरारी मोर मुकुट मन हर लेवत बलिहारी हर ब्रजबाला मुरलीधर गोपाला घनश्याम नंद की लाला जय गोविंदा गोपाला मनमोहन की लाला। तू ही सागर में रमता, तू ही धरती पाताल, जग में नग में और जगत में तेरी जय जयकार। तू ही सागर में रमता, तू ही धरती पाताल, जग में नग में और जगत में तेरी जय जयकार। तेरे मन मंदिर में स्वामी तुझसे है उजियाला,
मुरलीधर गोपाला
घनश्याम नंद के लाला। जय गोविंदा गोपाला मनमोहन श्याम कन्हैया, मुरलीधर गोपाला घनश्याम नंद के लाला। जिसका कोई नहीं इस जग में उसका मीत कन्हैया, बंसी बजैया रास रचैया काली नागन जैया। जिसका कोई नहीं इस जग में उसका मीत कन्हैया, बंसी बजैया रास रचैया काली नागन जैया। राजा हो या तीर भिखारी सबका तू रखवाला, मुरलीधर गोपाला घनश्याम नंद के लाला। जय गोविंदा गोपाला मनमोहन श्याम कन्हैया, मुरलीधर गोपाला घनश्याम नंद के लाला। जय गोविंदा गोपाला मनमोहन श्याम कन्हैया, मुरलीधर गोपाला घनश्याम नंद के लाला। मुरलीधर गोपाला घनश्याम नंद के लाला, मुरलीधर गोपाला घनश्याम नंद के लाला।
जो तुम्हें ताना चाहे जीवन की तृष्णा, जो तुम्हें ताना चाहे जीवन की तृष्णा, सुबह शाम बोल बंदे कृष्णा कृष्णा कृष्णा। सुबह शाम बोल बंदे कृष्णा कृष्णा कृष्णा। जो तुम्हें ताना चाहे जीवन की तृष्णा, जो तुम्हें ताना चाहे जीवन की तृष्णा, सुबह शाम बोल बंदे कृष्णा कृष्णा कृष्णा। सुबह शाम बोल बंदे कृष्णा कृष्णा कृष्णा। कृष्ण नाम पावन पावन, कृष्ण नाम प्यारा प्यारा। जो न बोले कृष्णा कृष्णा जग में यो हारा हारा। कृष्ण नाम पावन पावन, कृष्ण नाम प्यारा प्यारा। जो न बोले कृष्णा कृष्णा जग में वो हारा हारा। मन कामिते अंधियारा बोले कृष्ण कृष्णा, मन कामिते अंधियारा बोले कृष्णा कृष्णा। सुबह शाम बोल बंदे कृष्णा कृष्णा कृष्णा। सुबह शाम बोल बंदे कृष्णा कृष्णा कृष्णा। जिसको मिले ना पीरा सुख का नरम क्या जाने जो न ध्याये कृष्ण कृष्ण नित का धर्म क्या माने
जिसका मिले ना पीरा सुख ना मरम क्या जाने जो ना भाई कृष्णा कृष्णा जिसका धर्म क्या धारे
चाहे अगर उजियारा बोल कृष्ण कृष्णा
चाहे अगर उजियारा बोल कृष्ण कृष्णा
सुबह शाम बोल वंदे कृष्ण कृष्ण कृष्णा
सुबह शाम बोल वंदे कृष्ण कृष्ण कृष्णा
छोड़ दे बतक ना दर दर तोड़ दे हम का घेरा भूल जा जगत के वैभव जग है दुखों का डेरा
छोड़ दे भटक ना दर
तोड़ दे हम का घेरा भूल जा जगत के वैभव जग है दुखों का डेरा फिर काहे मारा मारा बोल कृष्ण कृष्णा
फिर काहे मारा मारा बोल कृष्ण कृष्णा सुबह शाम बोल वंदे कृष्ण कृष्ण कृष्णा सुबह शाम बोल वंदे कृष्ण कृष्ण कृष्णा
जो तुम ताना चाहे जीवन की तृष्णा
जो तुम ताना चाहे जीवन की तृष्णा
सुबह शाम बोल वंदे कृष्ण कृष्ण कृष्णा
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 हरि ओम अखंड भक्ति आयुष्मान भव तेजस्वी भव शंकर हरि ओम हिंद से महादेव
कान्हा कन्हैया नंद लाला ओ मुरली वाला ऐसे बजावे मुरली मुरलिया जादू भरी
कान्हा कन्हैया नंद लाला ओ मुरली वाला ऐसे बजाए मुरली मुरलिया जादू भरी
कन्हैया नंद लाला ओ मुरली वाला ऐसे बजावे मुरली मुरलिया जादू भरी
कान्हा कन्हैया नंद लाला ओ मुरली वाला ऐसे बजाए मुरली मुरलिया जादू भरी
कैसे रात रचाए कैसे तान सुनाए सुरगुर सब बिसराए
देखो कुंवर कन्हाई ऐसी रात रचाई
बजाए मुरली मुरलिया जादू भरी कान्हा कन्हैया नंद लाला ओ मुरली वाला ऐसे बजाए मुरली मुरलिया जादू भरी
कान्हा कन्हैया
नंद लाला ओ मुरली वाला ऐसे बजाए मुरली मुरलिया जादू भरी प्रेम से बोल श्री गोविंद कृष्ण भगवान की जय।
Jai Sitaram, everyone. A few very important announcements this morning. Firstly, I want to welcome each and every one of you this morning for attending our physical satsang and our physical puja here at the Mandir. And for those of you who are viewing us online, either on YouTube or on Facebook, Shubh Swagatam, we extend a special welcome. For those of you who may be back with us after some period of time, for those of you who may be with us for the first time, we extend a very special welcome to you. As is the case, if you are desirous of making any contributions or donations towards the Mandir, you are free to see our chairman, Mr. Gangadin Sinanan, after the service is to your back, or our treasurer, Mrs. Neela Maharaj. And any donations that you give or any contributions that you make go towards the upkeep and running of the Mandir and meeting our expenses. As you are aware, we have concluded our Diwali dinner and evening of entertainment, which was a social event together with a fundraising event. And we want to make an appeal for those persons who may still have outstanding ticket monies, that we need you to urgently return those monies to us so that we can prepare our final accounts and have them presented. So anyone, you may have forgotten inadvertently that you have monies because of that activity, we invite you to please forward those monies over to the treasurer or to Ms. Ramjit so that we can close off the accounts and present the accounts to the congregation. Next week, Saturday, well this Saturday I should say, the 25th, the Social Outreach Committee, as you may be aware, will be hosting the mobile unit of the blood bank here at the Mandir. And this has been going on for several years now. They will attend twice for the year. So they will be coming this Saturday, the 25th, from 8 to 3. And you are invited to register, whether yourselves, your family members, friends, or employees and associates, so that you can donate a unit of blood. And as we all know, that donation can indeed save a life. So we're making an appeal. I know the chairman and members of the team have been circulating emails and invitations and reminders. So it will be this Saturday, the 25th, from 8 to 3, and we invite you to please register so that you can donate a plate of blood. They have extended the criteria so that even if you are suffering from some measure of diabetes or hypertension, you can still donate. There's no age limit once you are in good health. Obviously, I'm talking about the upper end of the scale, not the lower end. So that you can please come be screened, and if you are eligible, you can donate that unit. As Banaji alluded to, next week Sunday, that's the 26th, we will not be having our usual satsang and service here at the Mandir on 43rd Street. Instead, we will be observing puja and performing puja as we culminate this month of Kartik. And as we would say, Kartik Snan, that will be performed, puja will be performed, and that will be at Mayaru. One of the devotees of this Mandir has very graciously allowed us to use their premises. Many of you are familiar, having been there before in the previous years. And we will circulate the address. I think it's at Gill Street in Mayaru. Gill Street in Mayaru, so you are invited to attend. The accommodations there are indeed very, very gracious, so that you can come with your family members. It's a safe, it's a secure environment, and you can perform puja. There will be one main Bedi and lead shrotas, and everyone will be invited to join in. So we invite you to bring flowers and your prasad for offering. That's all you need to bring. So it's a wonderful day to come and spend with your family to perform puja and to enjoy that fellowship and camaraderie after, as you engage in your very meaningful bath or Kartik, your snan on that particular day. We are inviting you now. Arrangements have been made for transport for a limited number of persons. So a 25-seater maxi taxi was sponsored by, again, another devotee. And that maxi taxi will be leaving here at 7:30. So we will want you all to be here by 7 o'clock. Those of you who want to avail yourselves, there are 7 places left. 18 spots have already been booked. So there are 7 spots left. So you can come and you can avail yourself of that facility. If you want to book your space, please give your name to Mr. Gangadin Sananan. He has a list of names. And you can come here and then the Maxi Taxi will take you down to the venue. For those of you who would go with your own vehicle, we want to start puja at 9:30 a.m. So please ensure that you arrive at the location prior to that. So puja will begin promptly at 9:30 a.m. on next week Sunday. So that's the 26th down at Gill Street in Mayaro. Finally, we will be having Hanumanji Puja on the 2nd of December. Devotees performing puja on that morning at 8 a.m. And those of you who would like to come and join in, bring your flowers and so on, prasad. So that's on Saturday, the 2nd of December at 8 a.m. right here at the Mandir, Hanumanji Puja, for those of you who would want to attend and to participate. Our regular Sunday morning services will continue in the usual fashion from the 3rd right back here at the Mandir in the usual manner. We will be having upcoming Gita Jayanti celebrations, and you will be hearing more about that in the ensuing weeks, and that will be on the 22nd of December. So there are a number of events still ongoing, and we invite you to please take note of these events and to share that invitation with your family members, friends, neighbors, and others. Jai Sitaram, everyone. We hand over now to the group for final arti and closing mantra.
Om Jai Jagadish Hari Swami Jai Jagadish Hari Bhakt Jano ke sankat Nas Jano ke sankat Kshan mein dur kari Om Jai Jagadish Hari Jo ध्यावे फल पावे दुख बिन से मन का स्वामी दुख बिन से मन का सुख संपत्ति घर आवे सुख संपत्ति घर आवे कष्ट मिटे तन का ओम जय जगदीश हरि मात पिता तुम मेरे शरण गहो किसकी स्वामी शरण गहो किसकी तुम बिन और न दूजा तुम बिन और न दूजा आश करो जिसकी ओम जय जगदीश हरि तुम पूरन परमात्मा तुम अंतरयामी स्वामी तुम अंतरयामी पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर तुम सबके स्वामी ओम जय जगदीश हरि तुम करुणा की सागर तुम पालन करता स्वामी तुम पालन करता हम सेवक तुम स्वामी हम सेवक तुम
जनों के संकट क्षण में दूर करी। ओम जय जगदीश हरे, ओम जय जगदीश हरे, ओम जय जगदीश हरे।
As we conclude our puja and our satsang this morning, O Prabhu, we come before you as your children. We come before you with our hearts filled with love. We come before you with all devotion. We ask for your blessings upon ourselves, our family members, our community, our country, and indeed of all of humanity. We ask for blessings upon persons who may be ill, who may be ailing in some way. May you restore them once more to good health. For those persons who are engaged in acts of criminality and in deviant behavior, we ask you to redirect their mind and their actions so that once more they can draw themselves closer to you. For you are Prabhu, our mother and father, you are family, you are friend, you are knowledge, you are wealth, you are everything to us. We surrender ourselves completely to you. Hari Om, Tvameva Mata, Cha Pita Tvameva, Tvameva Bandhu, Cha Sakha Tvameva, Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva, Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva. Om Asato Ma Satganaya, Namasto Ma Jyotirganaya, Mrityurma Amritam Ganaya. Om Shanti, 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 Hari Om. प्रेम से बोले श्री गणेश भगवान की जय, मापति महादेव की जय, वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय, आज शक्ति जगदम्बा देवी मैया की जय, श्री पौरपुत्र हनुमान की जय। प्रेम से बोले श्री सच्चे सनातन धर्म की जय। सबको जय जय सीताराम। Have a very powerful, productive week ahead. Those of you celebrating birthdays and anniversaries, I think Auntie Sandy will be celebrating a birthday sometime soon. So Auntie, we want to wish you a very happy birthday in advance. And we want to extend congratulations to Dr. Ramprasad, who will be admitted to the bar of Trinidad and Tobago as an attorney at law later this week. So a hearty congratulations. He will be Dr. Ramprasad, attorney at law as well. So please congratulate him. Sitaram everyone, have a very powerful week. We see you at Mayaro next week Sunday. Jai Sitaram.